All right, welcome back to Irish Red Devils. Manchester United season is effectively over after a dismal performance in the FA Cup.
I think Dismal's too much of a compliment to that team
Yeah.
for that performance.
Well, listen, almost didn't even want to record this, to be honest with you. Uh, I don't know. I really don't know what to say, guys. That was just dreadful, just absolutely dreadful. We are properly in the shit. Properly in the Killian, what's your thoughts instantly after that match, there?
Same old, isn't it? Just same old. That's season over now. You know, yeah, we're at the start of we're still it's the 11th of January. The season doesn't end till the end of May. And that's still like what 4 or 5 months. What's the point anymore? You know, we're still in hunt for Europe, so we still have something to play for in the essence. And I tell you what, now we only have Premier League, and every other team in the league still is either in the FA Cup or has European football. If we don't get, or if we don't at least challenge to get top 5 or into the Champions League, then it's time to delete the club.
It's
There's
time to
no
what?
delete the club because there's no excuse now. Champions League football is a priority, and I almost go as far as to say, with the players we've got, with the squad we've got, and with an interim manager coming in too, it's almost non-negotiable as well at this stage. It's pathetic. It's a joke.
It's absolutely pathetic. It really, really, really is. Gags, what's your thoughts?
Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible. It's just
You know, it's
these players, do you know what it is? They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care. The players don't care. Do you know?
Only player who cared out there was Lacey.
Yeah. I know. I don't include Shea Lacey, yeah.
Mm.
But the rest of them are an absolute disgrace. They're an absolute disgrace. They shouldn't be wearing the shirt. Every single one of them should be told to go away. They're an absolute disgrace. I'm just sick of them. They've been doing this for years. It's got everybody else, every other club cares more, and it shows. There's not enough commitment there. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. But I don't give a shit.
Honestly, I mean, there's been I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't know where this club goes from here, because that was just a pitiful, pitiful performance.
This was our ticket to doing something, to amassing to anything this season. Of like, this is our ticket to looking back at the end of the season and saying, right, we actually sort of accomplished something this season, as in we could have gone on the cup run. We could have maybe gone as far as the quarters, semi-finals, gone to Wembley. But no, didn't even make the fourth round. Didn't even make it out of January. And it's the same for the Carabao Cup too. I mean, with no European football, we have no European football this season, and we've still knocked out in the first round of both cup competitions. That is an absolute joke. I'm sorry. That's a joke. And you know what it is? I don't look forward to United games anymore. For years, even when we were crap under Erik ten Hag, up to Erik ten Hag, I would say that's when it ended. Sort of, even when we were crap, even coming into games which I knew we were going to lose, I still looked forward to them. Because I still thought there was unpredictability about them. I thought, yes, we had a couple of bad beatings in there, but there still was times when we could play good football, we could get big results here and there. But ever since Alvarez came in, and now it's continued on with Darren Fletcher and his 2 games, I just don't look forward to them anymore, because I know what's going to happen. We're just going to see an average 4 out of 10 performance, if even, week in, week out. We'll concede 2 goals at home to a mid-table Premier League team, and we'll lose, or we'll drop points against a team in the relegation zone, like we've done for the past 3 Premier League games in a row as well. So, United don't excite me anymore. It's not as if we're we're getting poor results here and there, we're getting out of the cups, but we're playing good football. We're making the attempt to entertain the fans here in the stadium, entertain the fan base as a whole too. Because we're not. We're just, I don't know. We're passing the ball. We're basically, every game just seems like a passing drill in training, a prolonged 90-minute passing drill. And for the opposition, it's just basically a training session. Because, Brighton today, I honestly wouldn't put them any higher than a 6 out of 10. Could even be a 5 out of 10. They did not show anything, in my opinion. They were very poor today. And so the fact they've still won that game, yes, it was 2-1. It was getting tighter near the end until Shea Lacey got sent off, which, by the way, was a disgrace as well. Referee, very poor in this one, but you can't blame the referee for a result like that, for a performance like that too. But yeah, I just don't look forward to watching United anymore. Simple as that.
Yeah, hard to disagree with anything you're saying there, to be honest with you. Do you know what? Honestly, I don't even want to record this. I just,
pathetic.
I've nothing to talk about. Yeah, I just kind of feel, fuck it. Like, just let's. What's the point? There's no. It's just ridiculous. It's just shit. It's just ridiculous.
Those players have let every fan down. They've let every single, the whole history of the club down. And it's not just today. It's just been a constant tidal wave of misery, and these players are cresting that wave of misery. They're a disgrace to themselves and to everybody they play for. They're an absolute disgrace
to everyone who's been involved in the club from the 1890s up until now.
Those players should not be taking a wage. Those players should be donating that to charities and to whatever, because that is it's just not acceptable.
They should be donating it to the transfer budget, for crying out loud.
Oh, the Glazers would love that.
Yeah.
Less money for them to spend.
What was I going to say?
Brighton are just laughing. They're laughing.
Yeah, they're laughing.
They laughed after the first goal. They were laughing. They just can't. Other clubs just love playing against United because they know how shit we are.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so poor.
Every United game feels like a disaster waiting to happen. Because no matter how many shots we have, no matter how many chances we create, you always know the opposition will find a way back into the game. And I know that hasn't been the instance today or the past number of games, but if ever we do start a game good, that happens. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
I'd be interested to see what Fletcher has to say about that.
Fletcher's just going to say the stock answers. Yeah. Oh, it's disappointing. We had chances.
It doesn't matter anyway. He's not going to be in the dugout again. I mean, if he is in the dugout for the Manchester Derby, I'm sorry, this club is not serious.
Guys, Manchester Derby is just. I mean, I said you were playing Exeter and won 10-1, and the boy didn't even try.
I know Holland didn't came
score.
Up half time, didn't score.
Yeah, like this team scares me. The level of incompetence and inefficiency of this team is just shocking. Bruno Fernandes had an absolute stinker of a game.
Everyone had a stinker.
Everybody did. Mount was terrible. Martinez was terrible. Like, Euro was terrible.
Cunha wasn't in the game at all.
Cunha wasn't in the game. He's terrible.
Sesko got a goal, fair play to him.
Yeah, he scored. He took his goal well. He took his goal well.
Apart from that, didn't show much.
Yeah. It's just even Lemain's totally messed up in the first half. It's just from every starting player to every player came off the bench. They're not fit to wear a shirt. They're not fit. They shouldn't be wearing that shirt. It's not good enough. There has to be accountability. That's the problem. There is no accountability. They're sitting under mega contracts. This is what's wrong with football. This is wrong with our football. These players need to be like Amarim was. Half those players at least half need to be.
But you know what it is? Every game until the end of the season will be sold out.
But see, that's the thing.
75,000 fans will be in there, and they'll be positive. Which, if you're going to a match, you let it be positive. but they'll be left with those results time and time again. And I keep on banging on, and you're probably sick to death of me comparing United to other European giants. And I keep banging on about standards. I mean, if AC Milan saw these standards, I think last season or 2 seasons ago, their entire ultra group emptied one big stand of the San Siro, demanding the owners leave. The next day, the owners left. So, I don't
Yeah,
know.
enough is enough.
Glazers, they're
Yeah.
never going to leave.
Enough's enough.
It's too much of a gravy train for them.
Do you know something?
They're just not. The
You know
only
something?
the only way they'd ever leave is if the fans just didn't go into the stadium and they started to lose money. But it's not going to happen.
But even
It's
then,
just not going to happen.
even then, they've got enough money for them to sit around. And even if we did empty the stadium, they probably wouldn't even be bothered anyway. Wouldn't affect their bank accounts.
This is 20 years of incompetence. This is 20 years of incompetent managers, owners, players, and it's just building and building and building.
But no, but apparently it's not the owners, according to all the opposition fans. Apparently they spend 100 million every summer.
But
it's time to get the Norwich scarves out.
Yeah,
The other fans just don't get it. They just don't get it.
Don't get the Glazers put us in debt to buy us. The structure they used to buy us can never be done again. It was made illegal by the Premier League, but it was too late for us. But that's us. That's our problem. It's up to us to sort the problem. So the protests are coming and they need to be severe.
I mean, I just keep thinking back to 2023 when the Qatari guy was coming in with his hostile takeover bid, and he met the Glazers asking price 3 times, and each time he was turned away.
The Glazers never wanted to sell. That's the thing.
Until Ratcliffe was given 25%.
Ratcliffe was just like the Christmas present that the Glazers dreamed of. Somebody who would inject money into the club, money that they didn't want to inject into the club, because they don't put money into our club.
Those owners met the asking price at least 2, maybe 3 times. They promised to clear all the debt within day one, and they promised to return the standards to United. We were that close to return the glory, that close, and the Glazers took it away.
Well, there was no guarantee for a complete return, but it would be a gradual. We'd be in a better stage than we are now.
It would be a gradual rebuild. It might have took a few years, could have took 5, even 10, whatever. But I guarantee you, if that hostile takeover went through, we would have eventually been back. But it didn't happen. Will it ever happen? God knows. So,
well, Deck and Kerry here trying to get online. So he's just having a bit of trouble. He's having that same issue where it's asking him to start a trial.
Was this a thing a few weeks ago?
Bear with me 2 seconds here. Have we got anyone coming on the TV at all? No. So even Fletcher doesn't want to come out and talk after that. Like, can you blame him?
I don't want to listen to him.
That's just nonsense.
Yeah, there's no value in interviews anymore, post-match interviews.
Well,
you don't hear anything.
Which is a call for everybody to fuck off. It'd be good.
Yeah, but see, he's probably given a script. He's probably given a script from the higher ups.
Well, he's a puppet, like.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? He's just there, but that's what Solskjaer will be. He's there to please the owners and hopefully steady the fans. But
Ruben Amorim's probably back in Portugal, and he's looking at that and he's thinking, "Thank God I'm out of that mess."
Yeah.
And it's the same with Ten Hag and everyone else. Well, Solskjaer wants to go back headfirst into the mess, apparently. It should be interesting. And fair play to him for the.
Sure, that's because nobody else wants Solskjaer. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody else in the world wants him to manage your club. Only us.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get Dak on here, because he's still trying to get on, and maybe he has some kind of optimism.
There's the first booking, Stephen, of Lacey. Watch. Look.
Mm.
Well, I don't think you can be showing the studs. Well, I don't think you can be harsh to that.
I think that's a fair booking, but you can't send them off for this here. you
For
just
starters, it's a terrible decision by the ref to
yeah.
give a free or
But you know
whatever
what?
it
I
is.
mean,
You can't send them off for that.
well,
But
the rules of the game are that's a yellow card.
I mean,
Whether we agree with it or not, I mean, that is the rules.
Jack Grealish got a red card, second yellow for clapping the referee for him winning the foul. And again, maybe that's even more stupid. But still, I mean, these small things, you get players getting red cards. I just don't understand it. It's just a bit harsh, especially in Lacey. He's a young lad. Didn't obviously hate the heat of the moment there.
Yeah, but I suppose that can't come into it either. You know, playing devil's advocate here. I don't agree. I think you're right, uh, but you can't take their age into account. Like, you know, Dex having problems getting on, and I'd be honest. Yeah, I don't want to talk. I'm fucked off. I have nothing to say.
I've said my piece anyway.
I don't know where we go from here.
Yeah.
I just don't know where we go. Well, I know what's coming around the corner.
City and Arsenal
Yeah.
back to back. I mean, if we couldn't get any wins in a run of games with Wolves, Burnley, Leeds, Brighton at home, what chance you give us at home to City
And
and
away
away
at
to
Arsenal.
Arsenal? Away to Set Piece FC.
It's wild. It's wild. It's
We're getting schooled by a midfield pairing of a Pascal Gross whose pass is best and Jack Hinchelwood. What do you think Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, and Martin Odegaard will do to us? What do you think Rodri and Foden and Ryan Cherky will do to us? We're going to get torn apart. You'd be better off not even watching the game.
those players shouldn't. I keep on saying it. They shouldn't be wearing. They shouldn't. They don't deserve the word the United top. They don't deserve the word. I don't see enough desire. You know, they've been disappointing, and it's not as if like this is a one-off. It's like, oh, what happened? What happened? Oh my God, we got beat. How did that happen?
But it's okay though, because Amad Diallo's coming back. He's going to solve all our
Also, like a
problems.
new signing.
Yeah.
Glazer will be like, hey guys, we got 2 new signings. Some guy called him Boomoo and Ahmad. Isn't that mad? Isn't that mad? Yeah.
Ultimately, I mean, they should make a difference, but they won't. Ahmad hasn't really made a difference all season to start with. Maybe Mbeumo can get us scoring a few more goals, but
It's our whole system play.
yeah.
There they are.
There's the rats and the snakes.
I didn't realize Jason Wilcox was a former player for Blackburn and Leeds.
Yes, we were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
That's all he's known
That's
for.
all he's. Yeah,
That's all he did.
He's a nobody.
That's all he did. Just played.
He's got nothing to do. He shouldn't be in our club.
I mean, at least he was a professional footballer. I doubt Omar Barada was a professional footballer.
They need to go. They need to go. There has to be. It's not, there's no point changing the manager. They need to go as well. There needs to be a complete spring clean.
I think. I mean,
get out.
We're talking about the ownership here. Things could have been much different, still under this ownership, if certain decisions were made. Like, what position do you think we would be in right now if we decided to keep Ralph Rangnick, for example, on as that
I wanted Rangnick to say,
technical manager?
Do you know what we have to?
Director.
But guess what? He spoke out against the club, and that's why he was going too.
Do you know what we have to do now? Is we have to, as United fans, we need to be talking about. Forget about what's happened in the past. Forget about what hasn't happened in the past, and what is going to change now. The only thing that's going to happen is it's quite clear that this club is continuing to die. And if we do not make, if the fans that go, the match going fans do not make a massive statement, this is not going to get any better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And I don't know how that happens. I really don't know, because I don't know if there's a big enough percentage of the match going fans that would, will do that. I don't know how you would galvanize it. But until, and the other thing about it too, I was thinking about this the other day, because they have the club has it that if you're a season ticket holder and you miss 3 games in the season, they take your ticket back.
Yeah.
So
Where does that ticket go though? That's
well,
the
They
question.
sell it.
they're selling,
Probably
but
goes off.
but
They refund
but
the
here's the
player
thing.
and they lose their access.
it's almost
forever.
a way to restrict fans protesting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because fans, okay, so if fans do, and I was thinking,
Yeah, that's a good point.
what they'd have to do actually,
That is
it's a very
good
clever
point.
way, because if you're a season ticket holder at United, you love the club,
and you don't
decide,
go.
and say you've missed a game, right? So you already know, if I miss 2 more games, I'm going to lose my ticket.
Yeah.
And then fans are saying, well, what about this? But the only way you could do it is you could enter the stadium and then as soon as you walk in, say, let me out. But then you can't come back in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're going to do like a 20 minutes or 15 minutes, so the club are very, very fucking smart in that. But it's sneaky. And I honestly, I just rotten, absolutely rotten to
They're
the core.
rotten to the core, yeah.
Rotten to the core. And
yeah, but that is the only other way around it would be also to just not take your seat, stay in the concourse.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody have to do it, so that would become a health and safety issue, more or less. But
even like we've seen remember how good the Wolves protest looked against the ownership when we played them. They stayed in the concourse for like the first 15 minutes of the match.
Do you want to put him on or not?
Yeah, let's hear what he's saying.
Kelly. What's that?
Really, I thought we started okay, and then the goal knocked the stuff in it.
We started too well.
We created tempo after that. We didn't play enough balls in behind and test them, and I think our passing was quite slow. So I challenged them at half time. It was similar to the game midweek. Move the ball with composure, but you need to move the ball with tempo, and that was difficult. I thought we created enough chances. Then to go 2-0 down was disappointing, but the lads responded well. When we got back to 2-1, I thought, here we go. The crowd was up, the energy was up. But ultimately we couldn't get over the line and get an equalising goal. But I think you can see that the players are fragile and they need to build themselves up though, because it's up to them now. They've got to respond.
That's it. Do you feel this is a squad devoid of confidence? And again, an Achilles heel is conceding goals?
Without a doubt, and then you concede a goal and then the confidence hits them as well. So confidence is one of the most powerful things in football. So they've got to, when you don't have confidence, you have to dig deep. And you have to win, battle, grind, fight, work, win games, and then the confidence comes back. But they're experienced players, they're talented players, and as I said, I challenge them to regroup, and it's over to them. Someone's going to come in and lead them, and they need to make sure that they've got a lot to play for this season. This team's still good enough to achieve success this season, but they've got to dig deep and find a way within themselves.
Yeah, as far as you're concerned, is this your last game in interim charge for this spell particularly?
Well, this is what I've been asked to do, so I've not had any discussions beyond that. It's just did the job this week, and we have to concentrate on the game. All discussions with that, I'm sure, will unfold in the next couple of days.
What is the biggest challenge you feel the next person coming in needs to address with this group of players?
As you said, confidence. I don't know, potentially being used to playing a certain style and formation. That's difficult to adapt from. But as I said, they've just got to come together.
Turn off.
The players, whoever leads them, comes together. It's only down to the situation.
See, this is why Darren Fletcher is a complete puppet. Because what they really need is
feet under your head.
because what they really need is a midfielder or two.
Really
they don't need they need confidence, and they're a bit fragile, and it's tough to go to a different system. I've never heard such shit in my life. They're professional footballers.
Yeah.
They're meant to be, but that's the problem. They may as well not be.
And like the commentator was saying, it's not like they've been on a big losing run. Like, you know what I mean? They haven't been winning a lot of games. They haven't been. Why is the confidence so low? And it's just do you know what? He speaks very well. That's his worst interview yet, and it's because he doesn't know what to say, because what he really saying is, that was shite.
Yeah.
That was shite.
He'd be better coming out and just saying it.
And I think he's glad.
But he can't. Do you know why he can't? Because he's a Glazer, right?
Yeah.
He wants to go back to the under teens. If he turns around and does like a Ralph Rangnick or a Ruben Amorim and go, do you know something? We're shite because we haven't been invested in properly, but we needed midfielders and everything's just up the left and this club is in crisis. He wouldn't be going back to the under 18s. He'd be following Ruben Amorim, but he wouldn't be getting to be compared. So, that's why he's just going to toe the party line. He's still talking there. I thought he was finished. What are you going to say, Colleen?
I'm sure he's saying
No, I
this.
wasn't.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something a second ago. No.
No.
Just breathing hell.
Yeah.
But it's he's still talking. I mean, what the hell are you talking about, mate? Maybe he's saying something important.
We release and Shea was one of our most exciting young prospects, and I'm sure Old Trafford he'll have a chance to make amends for that in the future.
What
Well, appreciate
means?
your honesty. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go. Thoughts of Darren Fletcher on that loss to
Right,
Brighton
okay.
in the FA Cup. They're out.
Steve Sidwell and Owen Hargreaves. No thanks.
To do beyond-
See, that's the thing as well.
Either
He has no idea. He doesn't know, because the club's a mess. Because the club are actually going, oh, let's hope maybe we can beat Brighton, and if we beat Brighton, maybe we can keep Darren because he's cheap and keen to learn. But now, guess what? He ain't any good either. So they're like, Ole,
fuck Ole.
oh, that's what they're
I am
saying.
sick.
No, that's what Jason Wilcox and Omar Barada are saying. Right, bring him in. Bring in Ole. Give him the keys. Give him the keys to the bus. Here he comes. He'll make everybody happy. Do you know something? Lightning doesn't strike twice. And I don't think it'll happen like it happened the last time. Because this team...
It has. Yeah.
I don't know who... I think... I actually thought, before Amram was sacked, I actually thought we had some sort of chance when the players came back from the AFCON, and maybe if they got him in midfielder, that we could have challenged for the top 5. That hope is gone. That hope is totally gone. The club is in a complete and utter mess now because we got rid of Amram. Because Amram spoke out, club got rid of him, protect Wilcox and Barada, protect themselves, and now the club has... It's Wilcox and Barada and Ratcliffe. It's their fault. The club is a mess, and they have made it a mess by what they did. They got rid of Amram because he spoke out against them, and they have no plan B. And now we are a complete mess. They were going on a hope and a prayer that a former player could hopefully do something. It doesn't work like that because he's inheriting a team of terrible, terrible players. So it's not Fletcher's fault, it's the players. And,
No, I don't blame Fletcher.
No. Like, the players, he must be sitting there and going, I want to go back to coach under 18s.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Guarantee you he wants to go back to coach under 18s.
They probably show a bit of passion, and they're not prima donnas. Expecting things to happen for them. There's not enough effort being put in. Brighton outworked us. Like every time, and it wasn't even a good Brighton performance, as you said. But you can see they were winning more balls. They outworked us.
I don't even think Brighton had to go up any level. I don't think it was hard for them. I don't think. I don't even think they'd be tired.
No. They can't believe how easy it is.
Yeah. Well,
if you got an honest reaction from the Brighton players, if you could get talking to those Brighton players, they would be saying, we cannot believe how terrible Man United are.
Yeah.
We cannot believe how easy that was to beat them at Old Trafford.
Next game is away to Man City.
Home
to Man City. Oh, great. What's the predictions for that?
Pick a number.
7-1.
I think. I like it.
Honest prediction. 3-0 City.
I think easily. City if City go easy on us, it'll be 5-0. Depends how much they want to beat us by.
City never tend to go above 3 goals at Old Trafford, so 3-0 for me. I don't think they'll go any further. They'll get their 2 or 3 goals. We won't get a sniff.
This is a City team that's not even playing that well. They beat Exeter, but
City have been incredible this season, I think.
But they've had 2 draws in a row in the Premier League.
Yeah, but for me, they were going to win the league. They're a brilliant team. 3-0. they won't be bothered in going any higher than 3-0. They just toy with us. 80% possession, something like that, and
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
they'll save
I
us.
could see 5-0. I could see Holland getting a hat trick. I could see Phil Foden getting one or two. You know, it's just Reinders. You know, name
Sharky,
yeah.
Semenyo,
Oh,
Marmoush.
Semenyo as well. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, listen, I think it's going to be. I don't even care. It's just going to be a high number. I think there's no chance of us winning the game. And you know what? It's now 7:15 on a Sunday night, and that's just fucking great way to finish the weekend because that's just ruined our season. So thank you to the Manchester United players for putting on that performance today and for making sure we have nothing else to look forward to for the rest of the season because that is ridiculous, that performance. And
Out with a whimper.
out with a whimper. And yeah, and unless United fans get together and stop going to these games and start protesting like we did with the Liverpool game and the European, then this is going to continue. This is not going to change. And who knows? Maybe in 7 years' times, in a 7 year time, Ten Hag will be back, and then Amram will be back, and we'll just recycle,
Rinse,
recycle.
repeat, rinse, repeat.
Listen.
And the Glazer will be like, yeah, give us your money, give us your money, give us your money.
Yeah. I've had enough for tonight, guys. That's me out. I'm going to finish it there. Thanks for coming on as always. But that is shocking, absolutely shocking. And I don't know what Manchester United are going to do going forward, but I just know that unless the fans unite and really do something big here, this is only going to continue and it's only going to get worse. That'll do us for tonight, boys.
All right.
But